do after that last completion at second down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He'll keep it on the sneak. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Huskies are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Russo. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. To the ground with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The seventh play of this opening drive. They'll need to move the chains on third and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Now the play fake. Working that left side now. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Huskies have a lot of options on second and inches. Give to the running back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. To the air on first down. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He's brought down, but backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space and you throw the and it's off coverage, but you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And that's a good response by this defense. They gave up some yards, obviously some plays, more than they wanted to, but when it got to the area in the scoring zone, in the area where it really matters, nice job on third down, getting the sack, and possibly forcing the field goal.
And here comes the field goal unit. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. And this one is perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Stallions offense will have its first possession of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Caught in the backfield, it's McGowan. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. From the gun, the running back has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Stallions will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Makes the catch at the 45. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. So they put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to fire on second down. Right on the money. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Routes like that are great times to be quarterbacks. I got great, fast, speedy guys on the outside. Quick drag route, get the ball in his hands, let him do the rest.
And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
He'll pull it on the read. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Stallions with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. They've got a 3rd down and manageable from right around midfield. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Turning it on. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Stallions come to the line with a new set of downs. Right back to the well. Got enough for the 1st down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Unloads quickly. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. And the Stallions can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll go with a direct snap. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. 6th play of the drive coming up. He'll sneak and try to surge forward. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Absolutely perfect. And guys, after that field goal, brand new ball game, all tied up.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Fires left. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Great place to start for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
Let's go. Rise up. Let's get some sacks. It's a sack party. 2 in a row. This defense is swarming. The Stallions
Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. They'll leave it with the lone back. Breaks into the open. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. The Huskies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Right back to the well. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged out of the air. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Reads it, fires complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Third down coming up.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Catch in the middle, it's McGowan. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll send the back in motion. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Makes the catch. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Stallions will try to pin them back with the punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job.
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. How about that running back lumbering his way and getting into the end zone?
What a find the end zone. You might not necessarily be known for long runs and your fast speed, but all you got to do is get it done. Have the agility, have the awareness, score the touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
And they knock through the extra point for the 10-3 lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of interest in this Pac-12 showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Oregon is just getting tuned up today. This is like watching an MMA fight where you start to question your own morals. Who sanctioned this bout? They're trailing by 14 to Florida State.
Give to the single back. Picks up the first down, still moving.
We'll keep you posted on a Pac-12 showdown that, not surprisingly, guys, is already trending.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. Across the 45. He's up to 73 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. There he goes. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Stallions will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll run play action. Oh, they're after him. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. And the Stallions didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And I want to be aggressive in these situations. When I got 2nd and goal, I want to go out and try to get that touchdown. But I do like how he didn't force the ball into coverage, didn't make a big mistake, throw a turnover in this area. You want to make sure you can guarantee points. You still got 3rd and goal coming up, and if you want to go for it on 4th.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Already proven reliable. Once he'll try a 2nd field goal, this one a 37-yarder. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a miss and a missed opportunity.
Wide receiver comes in motion. The give to the back. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. And the Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Slings it downfield. It's caught. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Power football with the run.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to get it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the 1st half.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. And his throw is incomplete. After the missed connection, it's 3rd down for this offense. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
The Stallions will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored.
Turning on the Jets. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Big fullback's got it. He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on 4th. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it out. It's Bullock. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Quarterback running on the draw. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Back to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Stallions line up to punt it away. Takes it on the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Pulls it in. Nice move there. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 4th down, looking to pass. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Defense comes up with a play. They get the pick and take it back to the 20.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. The Stallions headed quickly to the line. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Got his man downfield. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Line gets set, first down.
Timeout, Stallions.
Wants to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Stallions decide to punt it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, looks like you've got a great scene there today in DeKalb. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Husky Stadium.
And the Huskies will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. The Stallions in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Second down coming up.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Looking to throw for it. Firing to the right, complete. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down.
Good enough for a first down.
The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
On the play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
You have to imagine the game plan in the second half. Being down, I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the gate.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Stallions will punt it away on 4th down. Catches it at the 30. Smashes him with the stiff arm. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He'll do it himself. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. The Huskies come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They're only 1 for 3 on 4th down attempts, but they'll try it again here. He's got it. It's a catch along the sideline. Didn't need much, but got enough. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly. He'll set up to throw. Quick strike complete. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, I believe someone calls it the Conference of Champions. Pac-12 action today. Oregon has some work to do, but go against this team at your own risk. The program who played in the first ever CFP championship is always a threat to come back. They're trailing by 12 to Florida State. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it. Back to you guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Finds his tight end. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Off the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? They punt it away on 4th down. Here's the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. The give to the tailback. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Huskies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll run it again. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. He'll start this drive firing. Quarterback extends the play. They wrap him up. He tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he stopped in the backfield.
Another sack on the day. This offense has to do something different. Maybe bring in more bodies, run max protection, keep more guys in the block, only send a couple guys out to run pass patterns. You got to do something different. But bottom line, you got to protect that QB.
They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the third downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
To advance on the football.
He's in open space downfield.
Return is brought down at the 39.
Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. A strike downfield. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. Powers through the defender. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action on 1st down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And you watch the right defensive end get in there so fast, rush the passer, get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. I love the replays of these things when you can really hone in on that one guy on the one side and you just watch him go to work.
like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
1st down for the offense.
Wants to keep it in the air. Under fire. He's going to take off.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And this defense right now is pinning their ears back with a huge lead in the 4th quarter, and you're seeing that coming off the edge. They're not even respecting run because they don't have to. They know that this opponent is going to throw the football. They're taking wider splits. They're getting up the field. They're using their speed, and that time tracking the quarterback down for a big sack.
Trying play action. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 25. How about that one? 4th and forever, and he just turned one loose and fired it for the 1st down.
Man, does that sting defensively. You get him in the perfect situation. You know they're going to pass the football. You play the ball deep, and you give up a deep pass. That is a back-breaking play.
Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19. They give it to him again. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. The Stallions come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Leaves it with the back. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the 1st down? Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Splits the uprights right down the middle.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive, put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. Got his man on the right.
If you're trying to throw these curl routes against zone coverage, you got to have great timing. Nice job there by the quarterback, understanding where he wanted to go with it, but also the conviction. Did you see the arm talent on that throw?
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain, after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. The sure hands, it's Williams. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's McGowan. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
What a beautiful day for the defense. A sack for you, a sack for you. Everybody gets a sack. Everything good happening for this defense.
And the Stallions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The play action fake. Finds his man. It's Williams. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Stallions come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving.
Third down coming.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
Good enough for a first down.
A first down run in the red zone. Beck's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Stallions.
Number 22.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. TCU is ahead right now, but it's not like they have LaDainian Tomlinson out there. This group needs to keep building on this lead. They're up by 4 over North Carolina. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. Pulls and fires complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The give as they work on that clock. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Right back to the well. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Now on 3rd down after that run. Wants to go up top. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Gives it on the option. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. And the Stallions want to crank the tempo. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Here's a heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The decision to go for it does not pan out. They'll try the run. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
And it's a really nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. Now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as possible. This offense executed in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and the lead swells to 16, and it's getting late. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And now this offense will take the field again. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Oh, they're after him. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Great job by the defense that time, getting the sack. But no time to celebrate. You got to line up right now.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Now the play fake. It's complete on the right side. He's pushed out of bounds at the 13 and gives this offense a little room to work. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Here's a throw downfield late. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. This offense has it with really good field position. Give to the running back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on